Now we'll learn some properties of vector addition. One property is called commutative law. Commutative law means we can add vectors in any order. A vector plus B vector will be same as B vector plus A vector. This is called commutative law. Right? Simple. Name itself is difficult, otherwise the law is simple. A vector plus B vector is equal to B vector plus A vector. Very simple to understand. If this is A vector, this is B vector, we have to add them. So what we do? First we draw A vector as it is. Same like this, right? Parallel, same length. The tail of B we put at the head of A, right? Tail is shifted to head. We draw B vector. And this vector from tail of A to head of B will be A vector plus B vector. Simple. Shift tail of second vector to head of first vector. Join tail of first vector to head of shifted second vector and put an arrow and you'll get vector sum. Right? This is A vector plus B vector. Now suppose we do B vector plus A vector. So draw B first. So B looks like this. So this is our B vector. Then draw A vector, right? The tail of A should be at the head of B. So this is A vector. Right? And then we join tail of B to head of A, right? Tail of first to head of second vector. So then we get B vector plus A vector, right? We did what? We shifted B parallel to itself, right? This is B vector. Shifted the tail of A to the head of B. So this is A vector parallel. And join tail of the first vector to head of the shifted second vector to get the vector sum. If everything is perfect, we'll find that these two are parallel and same in length. A vector plus B vector is equal to B vector plus A vector. This is what law? Commutative law. Right? Remember that. If anything does not follow this law, it is not a vector. Right? In fact, we'll learn later that finite angular displacement is not a vector because it does not obey the commutative law of vector addition. So commutative law means we can add the vectors in any order. A vector plus B vector will be same as B vector plus A vector. The second law is called associative law. What is associative law? Associative law tells us A vector plus B vector plus C vector will be equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. Right? So we can associate them in any order. That is called associative law. Suppose this is A vector. This is B vector. This is C vector. Right? So first we'll add A and B. So A vector is here. B vector is here. What is A plus B? A vector like this. This is A vector plus B vector. Right? Now to this, we have to add C vector. So we shift the tail of C here. So this is C vector, right? So this is A plus B, this is C. So this vector will give us A plus B plus C, right? So this is A vector plus B vector plus C vector. Now let us do it in a different order. First we'll add B plus C. So this is B. I have drawn B parallel to itself. C's tail I shift here. So this is C. So this gives me B plus C. Right? This is B plus C vector. B vector plus C vector. Now to add A to B plus C. So I draw A here. So this is now my A vector, right? Parallel to it this and same length C. So now A plus B plus C will give me this vector, right? And if I have done everything correctly, these two will be parallel, equal in length. So this is called associative law. A vector plus B vector plus C vector equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector, right? A vector plus B vector plus C vector equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector, right? As simple as that. This is called associative law. Commutative law tells us vectors can be added in any order. A vector plus B vector is same as B vector plus A vector.